Woohoo! Woohoo! Whoop-de fucking woo. So the leaks were right. Welcome back to the channel's Bojangles. This is a little bit impromptu. I don't even got my mic set up. My whole room's a mess. I'm not even gonna show y'all my room because I found out earlier today. Chapter 139.5 came out. Was the extra pages Isayama told us about. And all our fears were all but confirmed. Literally every single fear we had based upon the leaks. There are a lot of people that were completely in denial. I ain't gonna lie, I was in denial as well. I was like, yo, there's no way none of this shit's real. There's no way none of this shit's real. And lo and behold, all the shit's real. So, where can we even begin? That's what I want to ask. Where can you even begin with this? Why don't we take the time to see how these last pages were, and I'll give you guys my thoughts, my opinions, my theories upon this, and where do we go from here? Let's get one thing straight here. It's straight trash. It makes the ending even worse, and the next thing that does, it all but confirms, fam, we're getting a sequel. Aaron's character was neutered. The story was completely ruined because a sequel has to happen. And this is one of the downfalls and one of the biggest problems with manga publishing companies is the fact that these motherfuckers, they get really greedy. And y'all gotta remember, the company that publishes this series, this is their biggest money maker. Like, they make so much money off of this compared to any of their other stuff. So one of the things we should have noticed immediately before this was about to end is like, yo, they're about to lose their biggest money maker. If you're about to lose your biggest money maker, you want to either stretch it out as far as possible, because I was under the assumption they were going to stretch this out as far as they could. They were going to try to stretch this story out as much as they could to gain as much money as possible. Or they're going to try to, which was one thing I didn't hope was going to happen, is a sequel so that they can keep making more money. And then, but you guys gotta remember this. The way the story was about to be set up and how it was about to end, there was no way a sequel would have made sense. It would not have made sense. So what we gotta do? We gotta fuck up the original story so that it gives us a gateway to make a sequel to it. And this extra pages all but confirms that we're getting a sequel. A sequel's happening. It's beautiful. I'm not even angry anymore. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful disaster. Beautiful. So let's get on with let's get it on. Oh, bruh. All right. The first page, stupid as hell. Armin's like, oh man, I'm the dude that killed Eren Yeager. This nigga Armin didn't practically nothing, but whatever. Mikasa talking to Ymir. And we get one of the first shitty thing about this extra pages. It shows King Fritz getting speared. Like, getting speared, and Ymir hugging her 3 kids. Now, here's the thing. And this is a testament to bad writing. I want y'all to understand this. It is bad writing when you are trying to make your audience guess what you're trying to do without making it clear enough. So now what's going to happen is, based upon this photo, you only have one of two predictions. Either they just retcon the fuck out of this scene. And for those of you that don't know the context of this scene set up Ymir's curse and the continuation of Attack on Titan, because when Ymir died, it was 13 years after she got the powers and she gave up on life. And then King Fritz forced his daughters to eat her remains so that the Titan powers can get transferred to them, and then they can continue dominating the world because now they have Titan powers. This completely takes everything away. Now, like, King Fritz is dead. So, like, all right, so how did the Titan powers get passed down then? That's the first thing. Why did Ymir then get trapped in the coordinate zone for those thousands of years waiting for Eren to come and save her? How does that make any sense? How did the daughters get the Titan powers then? How did Ymir's curse, like, why could you only live for 13 years if all this got retconned? It makes no sense. And the other thing is, is she just showing what if? Like, if they say, this is a what if King Fritz, what if it's a what if, like, what if Ymir let King Fritz get killed and then she hugged her daughter? Is that the what if? Like, you see what I'm saying? You can't tell what they're trying to lead to. The context is missing. It's so vague, it's so ambiguous, it's so open-ended now that they can literally put whatever bullshit they want now to you. Because now they could say, it's retconned later on for the sequel or whatever. Or they could say, like, this is just a what if. You see how they're doing that? You see how it's shitty. It's shitty writing. And it's purposely done that way. And now you're just looking at it like, bro, what is this? And like I said, if it is a retcon, fam, I don't care how much they tried to force you to make a sequel, you can't put out no BS like this. Now we get to the next part. It is exactly what we all thought. At Eren's grave is, well, now here's the thing. At first, you can't tell who it is. You can't tell if it's either Mikasa. Shit, what if it's Peak? Why would Peaks be there? Doesn't make sense. The only person who could be there is Mikasa. You can't tell who the dude is. It could be Armin with long hair. It could be. It could be Jean, which we all assume it's Jean, because who else had romantic interest towards Mikasa outside of Eren all of a sudden after like 3? And this is the other thing that's completely straight dog shit about this. The entire series, romance was literally like 5th on the list of shit. Romance was barely on the radar. You saw some glimpses that could imply romance between Eren and Mikasa, but then it's completely discarded because, like, who cares now? The romance is not important. Who cares about romance right now when it's this shit that's happening? When people are dying from Titans? Who cares about romance, bro? Who cares about romance right now? Nobody cares about romance. Nobody. Now all of a sudden in the last like 3 chapters, all of a sudden it's about love. Oh yeah, Ymir was in love with King Fritz. Oh yeah, Mikasa, you and Eren have been in love with each other. They kiss. Nasty. Like, why would you kiss a dead man? Nasty. So you get that BS. So now here's this. Mikasa is visiting Eren's grave, right? With her daughter that she had with Jean. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, that's not a big deal. This is why it's really stupid and it's terrible. You go to the next panel. Okay, we see Paradise. It's starting to get industrialized. This looks like maybe 1940s, 50s style of civilization. They're starting to get there. They got cars now, so it's probably like 60s, 70s style. Who knows? All right, so now you're seeing Mikasa. I'm guessing you're assuming it's Mikasa now as an old lady with Jean. I don't know who the hell all these people are. We don't know. Now she's a grandmother now, visiting Eren's grave again. And then this is the worst part. Mikasa dies. Guess what the fuck she's wearing? Eren's scarf that he gave her. What that tells you, right, about how bullshit this romance is. Jean, you were never, ever, ever going to replace Eren, bro. All you were was just a dude that happened to be there. She didn't love you. You just happened to be there. You just happened to be the guy. She's like, okay. But essentially, Jean, you were just breeding material. It don't get any more simp than that. You were literally just there so she could breed with. Y'all probably look at me like I'm crazy, but think about it. Think about it. She visited this nigga's grave every single time. She probably visited his grave every single year. She introduced her child to him. This nigga dead. You're married. Why aren't you moving on? She never moved on from Aaron. She's like that toxic girl that you meet and that tells you how terrible her last boyfriend is and how great you're treating her and how now she's at peace. But then she goes back to that nigga every single time. And then you keep taking her back because you love her. Bruh, you were just convenience, Gene. They dogged Gene. Bruh, this man Flock gotta be rolling in his grave right now. If I'm Flock, I am rolling in that motherfucking grave, boy. Boy, I tell you, if I'm Flock, get me out of here, bro. Are you serious? Resurrect me so I can smack these motherfuckers in the face, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. And let's get to the two more parts. The worst ones. The worst ones. Paradise is getting carpet bombed. Now it looks like they're modernized now. So this could be a couple hundred years into the future. They're modernized now. And they're getting carpet bombed. Y'all remember when Aaron, like the whole point of the Attack on Titan was for Aaron to have everyone be free. He wanted to eradicate Titans, you know? He wanted freedom. He wanted the stigma of Titans to be, you know, removed from the world. Yeah, y'all remember all that? Yeah. You know how like he wanted the hate towards Eldians to be gone. Yeah. They just got carpet bombed. You know what happened though? Aaron literally continued the cycle. The cycle of hatred towards Eldians continued. It continued. He didn't end it. Even though his goal was to end it, it didn't end. It continues. Sequel. We need a sequel. Bro. What better way than to have him, instead of taking out 100% of the world so we can all start over, let's have him take out 80%, leave 20%. That 20% then creates a new narrative again, saying like, yo, the Eldians are responsible for why 80% of the population was taken out hundreds of years ago. And then they grow up with that radical belief. And now those radicals grew up into adults. They instill that into their children. And now once technology is at a stage now where now they can take advantage of that. And they can be like, all right, let's, we owe them one. Let's run it back again. Let's run it back and completely decimate all of them. And then you get into the next page. Paradise is in shambles. It's wraps. Like it's wraps. Paradise is in shambles. It's over. Like the entire civilization is done. You want to know what makes this even worse, bro? It shows how much of a hypocrite Aaron is, bro. You despised how your ancestors and even your father continued the cycle and how it impacted you and your friends. And look at what he does now. He saves his immediate friends, but he completely fucks over his friends' descendants. Mikasa's descendants, Coney's descendants, Armin's descendants, Reiner's descendants, Gabby's, like he completely fucks them all over. Was he really friends with Reiner? I don't know. Who cares, bro? Who gives a damn? You completely ruin it for them. You ruin them all. You ruin it all. You fuck them all over. Why? I don't know. Sequel. You gotta get a sequel. And then the final page. Y'all remember that part where it said the Titan powers still exist? This final page literally confirms the Titan powers. You see a descendant of Mikasa. She looks exactly like Mikasa. Same hairstyle, everything. Guy or girl? Can't tell. I'm assuming it's a girl. Maybe it's a girl. Who knows? Goes into the tree that Aaron was buried. That's a tree that Aaron was buried. And somehow that tree survived a whole carpet bombing. And it looks like she's about to enter the tree the same way Ymir entered the tree and got her Titan powers. So it is heavily implying we are about to get a sequel where Titan powers are back. I'm not even mad anymore. Before I recorded, I broke some boxes though, and then I realized, yo, why am I mad? Why am I mad anymore? I'm not mad anymore. I don't care about this shit no more. Never mind the amount of years I followed this series and put my heart and soul and devoted to the series. Never mind all that. Why am I mad? I ain't got a reason to be mad anymore. No reason. All right, so what are my thoughts about this? Like I said before, this was all a money play. Isayama, if you want to give Isayama the benefit of the doubt, which I won't, but let's say you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, he was probably told to make a sequel, probably close to the end of him writing the end of this manga, and they told him, his publishing team told him, yo, we need a sequel out of this. You gotta do something so that we can get a sequel out of this. And then they were like, we don't care if you fuck up this story. We need a sequel because this is too much money for us to pass up on. And lo and behold, guess what I find out? The publishing team is the exact same publishing team as Domestic Girlfriend. If any of y'all know Domestic Girlfriend, one of the most garbage mangas ever created. That publishing team is the ones that ran Domestic Girlfriend. And bruh, I read the synopsis for Domestic, because I used to actually read Domestic Girlfriend because I thought it was interesting at first, but then I realized this is weird as hell. This is stupid as hell. I don't want to read this anymore. This is garbage. And then I read what happened at the end, even more garbage. Believe it or not, the ending of Domestic Girlfriend is way worse than this. So they are capable of some straight trash right now. So they definitely told him to make a sequel. We don't care if you fuck up the story. We don't care if you destroy your main character that everybody loves. We don't care. We don't care about any of that. Get us a sequel. That's it. And this is what also makes me believe they knew this shit was coming too. Y'all remember how hard they pushed to have season 4 part 1 released? Y'all remember that, right? And like there were some cases where you could definitely see they were using some CGI mixed in with there. And then there were some cases where like the artwork looked a little bit funky looking because it seemed kind of rushed. But we gave them the benefit of the doubt because it's Studio Mappa. Studio Mappa makes great animations. Jujutsu Kaisen, of course. I mean, even though God of High School got the same treatment as Attack on Titan, God of High School looked great. So you automatically think of it like, yo, Studio Mappa, they know what the fuck they're doing, bro. And then you look at, okay, it's Attack on Titan, it's Yama. Yo, these dudes, they know what they're doing. We all gave them the benefit of the doubt because of the precedent that this show has set about how it's about great artwork, great story, great character building, great world, all that shit. We gave them the benefit of the doubt for that. You wanna know why they dropped that so quickly? Because they knew this shit was coming. If they released this season 4 after 138 and 139 and all that shit, ain't no way they would get the same amount of views. No way. There are mad people now that have read the manga. They're not even finishing the rest of the season. They don't want to watch it now. Why would I want to watch this train wreck? Why? And they had to push it out as soon as possible to get as many views as possible, get as many watchers, all that, because they knew they were going to get a big dip. The dip was coming. And there are people that are so invested into this that they're going to watch it regardless, even though they know it's going to end up terrible, because people have spent years watching this show, getting attached to all these characters. They have no choice but to watch it. And then there are going to be others that are anime only that are not going to care, and they're going to still watch it anyway. But to get the maximum amount, we got to release this before all y'all manga niggas find out about this and y'all decide to stop watching it, bro. Sequel! We're getting a sequel! Sequel! So yeah, it is what it is, bro. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad anymore. I'm really not, because hey, this it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I'm not gonna trip off of it anymore. Y'all not gonna see me rage. I actually thought I was gonna rage, but I just sat there watching. I'm like, yo, this is just hilarious. This is funny. This ain't even rage reduced. This is meme worthy. You're about to see mad memes of this. So yo, I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the funnies now. I'm not trying to get mad. I'm not trying to get divested in this. I'm no longer gonna have this type of investment in any series I watch anymore. So if you all see me in reactions not giving a fuck about a lot of stuff, this is why. This right here is why. So yeah, that's it. Sequel. Got y'all for a sequel. Catch y'all. Sequel.